Hi friends, welcome to War India News Hour. Today, automation and AI are becoming the main drivers for many businesses. The coronavirus pandemic has compelled organizations to shift to a remote working model overnight. As a result, organizations are frantically moving towards cloud computing and software products. As per a new IDC report, 64% of organizations in India are expected to increase their demand for cloud computing, while 56% are expected to demand for cloud software to support the new normal. Secondly, in this technology-dominated era, automation and artificial intelligence are becoming the main drivers for many businesses. The COVID-19 pandemic has further accelerated digitalization by putting remote everything as the default setting. Over the last few years, India has emerged as a leading innovator when it comes to technological advancements and a primary market in the digital space. At the same time, we have also seen rising of mental health risks during COVID times. There was an increase in the number of suicides by 8 to 18% in the next 1 to 2 months after celebrity suicide reports. Hence, India needs an actionable agenda to assist individuals contemplating suicides or fighting the social stigma associated with discussing mental health. Recently, the Chief Minister of Delhi, Arvind Kejriwal, announced India's first of its kind plasma bank in the country for fight COVID-19 patients. The first ever plasma bank for treatment of coronavirus patients in the national capital after receiving positive results on multiple clinical trials. Let's look into today's headlines in War India. Chingari brings attention with 2.5 million downloads in Google Play Store. Chinese app TikTok has suddenly started losing its space in Indian market soon after Indian app Chingari made inroads into the digital entertainment world. It has been co-developed by Odisha's Biswatma Nayak and is really lightening up the online video sharing application scene after it crossed 2.5 million downloads on Google Play Store in a span of a couple of weeks. S.A. Bobde, Chief Justice of India, tries Harley-Davidson bike. The photographs of Chief Justice of India, S.A. Bobde, trying a Harley-Davidson motorcycle have gone viral on social media. The 64-year-old CJI has often talked about his love for motorcycles. The Harley-Davidson CVO 2020 is priced at more than Rs 51 lakhs, features a nearly 2000cc V-twin engine, weighs more than 400 kilograms. Bobde once said of owning a Bullet by Royal Enfield. China blocks Indian newspapers and websites. Amid the ongoing border tension between China and India following the June 15 standoff, the Indian newspapers and websites are not accessible in China. Although Chinese newspapers and websites are continued to be accessible in India, people in China can only access the Indian media websites with VPN server. The Indian TV channels can also be accessed through IPTV as of now. India needs technological innovation, says TRAI. India needs to deploy innovative technology and digital infrastructure in our system, and following the adoption of virtual platforms, the country is able to pass through the crisis in the wake of COVID-19 outbreak, said R.S. Sharma, DG TRAI. Nokia wins €400 million deal on 5G from Taiwan Mobile. Finnish telecom equipment maker Nokia said it has won a 5G contract worth about €400 million, that is $449.48 million from Taiwan Mobile to build out the telecom operator's next generation network as the sole supplier. Nokia will prepare for the deployment this month and complete the migration to 5G standalone within a 3-year period. Twitter apologized on another data breach of accounts. Twitter has been targeted by cyber attacks on several occasions. Sometimes cyber criminals launch targeted attacks and sometimes they try to gain access to databases of previous compromised accounts on another servers, as the bugs have been found in its platform. Though Twitter has repaired the vulnerability, hackers could possibly use it to steal data and gain access to user accounts. There are 100 cases of suicide reported in Ludhiana during lockdown, says police. Ludhiana police on Sunday revealed that the number of suicide and domestic violence cases in the city have risen during the lockdown, with a total of 100 cases of suicide and 1,500 complaints of domestic violence being registered by the police in this duration, which is up dramatically from 60 to 850 respectively before the lockdown. AWS outposts now available in India. Amazon Web Services today announced the availability of AWS outposts. It delivers a fully managed service that allows customers to run AWS compute, storage, database, and other services on premises while seamlessly connecting to AWS's broad array of services in the cloud. AWS Outposts brings native AWS services, infrastructure, and operating models to virtually any data center, co-location space, or on-premises facility. Bill Gates says he is not optimistic that COVID-19 vaccines will successfully complete trials in 2020. Gates spoke about the work towards COVID-19 vaccine and how the coronavirus pandemic will continue to shape our future in a TED 2020 live conversation with Chris Anderson on Monday. When asked about where we are in the quest for a vaccine, Gates mentioned 3 companies that, if they work, are on track to have vaccines the earliest: Moderna, Johnson & Johnson, and AstraZeneca. Acer expands its Predator gaming portfolio with desktops, monitors, and accessories. Acer has unveiled its award-winning gaming line with a host of powerful cutting-edge gaming PCs, monitors, and accessories. Options are available to suit a wide range of gamers, from professionals looking for top-of-the-line technology to casual players wanting a solid gaming desktop at an affordable price. Finally, 59 Chinese apps including TikTok are now banned in India. ISPs are going to block these apps after receiving multiple complaints from various sources. These mobile apps are available on Android and iOS platforms. The apps are banned for stealing and surreptitiously transmitting users' data in an unauthorized manner to servers which have locations outside India. The Ministry of Information Technology bans 59 Chinese mobile apps including TikTok, ShareIt, UZ Browser, etc., which are prejudicial to sovereignty and integrity of India, defense of India, security of state and public's order. COVID update. The number of positive coronavirus cases in the country has reached 5,67,530 with the death toll at 16,898. From tomorrow, we have to face the fresh guidelines for Unlock 2. The restrictions will, however, be strictly enforced in containment zones till July 31st. The Prime Minister's office tweeted that Prime Minister Narendra Modi will address the nation on Tuesday at 4 p.m. More domestic flights and passenger trains will be allowed in a calibrated manner during the month-long Unlock 2 beginning July 1st, while educational institutions, metro rail services, cinema halls and gyms will remain shut. To conclude, with tensions simmering, New Delhi has been mulling punitive economic steps that would hurt Chinese interests. With key countries across the world looking at moving their supply chains out of China in the aftermath of the coronavirus pandemic, China would not like to see its trade ties with India worth an estimated $90 billion, mostly in China's favor, experts say. The Computer Emergency Response Team, that is CERT-IN, has also received many representations from citizens regarding security of data and breach of privacy impacting upon public order issues. Likewise, there has been similar bipartisan concerns flagged by various public representatives both outside and inside the Parliament of India. There has been a strong chorus in the public space to take strict action against apps that harm India's sovereignty as well as the privacy of our citizens. The Government of India has decided to disallow the usage of certain apps used in both mobile and non-mobile internet-enabled devices. Cyber experts say there would be more to follow in the second list. This move will safeguard the interests of crores of Indian mobile and internet users. This decision is a targeted move to ensure safety and sovereignty of Indian cyberspace. Let's wind up for the day. But do not forget to like, share, comment and subscribe to War India News Magazine. Please download the War India app for latest news and updates, which is available on Google Play Store. Stay tuned for more updates. Thank you.